Welcome here to Cardines Field, where tonight the Newport Gulls will be taking on the Riverpoint Royals out of West Warwick, Rhode Island, in this second round opening night of the NECBL Championship Series. The Newport Gulls tonight face one of their arch rivals, the Riverpoint Royals, the only other NECBL team in the state of Rhode Island. Here tonight in the second round, if you remember, the Gulls defeated Torrington and took 2 out of 3 games just recently in round 1 of the playoffs and moved on to this second round. The winner of this 3-game series, which is starting tonight with game 1, will move on to the NECBL Final Championship Series and face either Vermont or Keene. We'll have the starting lineups next as we continue on the Newport Gulls television network. Welcome back here at Cardines Field. First pitch of the ball game is a called strike from tonight's starting pitcher for the Newport Gulls, Sean Kane. His second delivery is in there again. Swing and a miss, I should say. Strike 2. And it's 0-2 to the leadoff batter, Tucker Frawley. I apologize for not having the lineups, folks. The start of the game came up on us quick there. They started a minute early. That's in there, called third strike. Strike off to start things off here at Cardines Field. A good crowd already on hand as they continue to filter in and fill up the stadium. We have 3 cameras on hand for you tonight. A relatively small crew of 4 people. It's great to be here in this first round, or first game of the second round of the NECBL playoffs. Here's the next pitch, and it's missing low and away, ball 1 to Keith Connors. Connors, second batter of the night for the Riverpoint Royals. Coming to this game, batting .277 with 14 RBI. Leading the team with 10 doubles. That pitch is ball 2. It's 2-0. Here's the next delivery, and swung on. He fisted it foul up the third base line and out of play. Sean Kane pitching tonight for the Gulls. It's a 3.93 ERA, 2-2 on the season in 7 appearances. He's pitched 34.1 innings. He's hit 4 batters, has 4 wild pitches. He's given up 5 doubles, no home runs, struck out 25, walked 6. He winds, kicks, and deals. Swing and a foul to the backstop. Strike 2, and the count evens up at 2-2. Kane has given up 34 hits, 17 runs, 15 of them earned thus far this season. Kane looks in for the sign from his catcher, Sean McGill. Winds, kicks, and deals. Just missed in the outside corner with a changeup, and the count is full now, 3-2. Kane gets a sign. The payoff pitch to Connors. Swing and a foul to the backstop, and he stays alive. The count remains 3-2. Once again, we will see the payoff pitch with 1 out here in the top of the first. Sean Kane winds, kicks, and deals. Swing and a high fly ball, but hit shallow, caught by the center fielder, Payne, for the inning's second out. Wasn't hit very deep. So with 2 down, we'll see Brian Rath batting .316, leading the Riverpoint Royals. He also has 19 RBIs, leads the team with 24 walks, has been hit by pitches 10 times. That's also leading the team by far. He bats from the left side of the plate. Will be facing the righty. Kane, he has the pitch. Swing and a foul. Look out. Almost hits me. Ladies and gentlemen, that ball bounced off the top of the announcing booth, came about 1 foot away from my head. The next pitch Over the outside corner, a called strike, and it's 0-2. Sean Kane looking for a second strikeout. Crowd at Cardines Field edging him on. Comes to the belt. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a foul again by us. Look out. Bounces off the restaurant that's next to the broadcast booth here. Once again, we'll see the 0-2 pitch. Here it is. Swing and a ground ball chopper. The shortstop has it. Fires to first. Inning over. The Royals go 1-2-3 in the top of the first. We head to the bottom of the inning with the Royals. The score of the Royals, nothing. The Gulls coming up here on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Back here now at Cardines Field, Chris Stan to lead off for the Gulls here in the home half of the first inning. Pitching for the Riverpoint Royals is Kevin Fitzgerald. His first pitch is right down the middle, a called strike. Fitzgerald has a 5.82 ERA, 2-3 in the season. In 8 appearances, he has 1 complete game. He's pitched 43.1 innings, getting up 51 hits, 30 runs, 28 of them earned. His next delivery is low and down and in, ball 1. It's 1-1. He's walked 10, struck out 37. He winds, kicks, deals. Low and away, ball 2. It's 2-1 to Stanton, who has a 4.05 average, leading most of the league and the team. Also leading the team in stolen bases, should he get on. He has 20 RBIs. Is the pitch. Swing and a ground ball chopper by the third baseman. The shortstop backs him up. However, Stanton is on with the infield hit. Here to start things off, the Gulls have a runner at first and nobody out. So with the runner at first, here comes James Payne. Payne batting .268 coming into this evening's game. A pitch instead of throwing back to first, Stanton back standing. Stanton is 21 for 26 in stolen bases on the season. Here's the pitch. Almost a bunt. Now Stanton has to retreat back to the bag as first baseman Connors wasn't covering. It is Connors at first, Frawley at second. Weirs is the shortstop, Rath at third, and left field, Sharp, Hugh in center, and Folk in right. McGrainer is the catcher. And, of course, Kevin Fitzgerald, the pitcher tonight for the Royals. Stanton goes. The throw is bobbled by the first baseman, Connors, who steps on the bag at first. However, Payne gets the job done. Stanton's in at second. And the Gulls have a runner in scoring position with 1 out. Here comes Ryan Chambers. Chambers batting .306, has 25 RBIs, leading the team with 7 home runs. He's tied for the lead in strikeouts, however, with Guerrero at 30. Fitzgerald checks Stan at second. The pitch. Inside and high, ball 1. It's 1-0. Sun starting to set out in the west. Still an hour or so to go. That pitch is outside and high, almost a pitch out ball 2, but no one was covering at second. Stanton, 21 for 26 on stolen bases coming into this game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. It's 2-1. The umpires in tonight's game at the plate calling balls and strikes is Denny Collins. Don Salas is at first and Raja Sariva at third. There's the pitch. Swing and a foul back towards my automobile. And it did miss it, folks, so no need to worry. Kevin Fitzgerald has to work with 1 out, staying at second. The count even at 2-2. He throws in, swing, and a foul back and out of play. Outfield is deep. Infield squared away. Game time temperature around 78 degrees under cloudy skies with some sun breaking through. 58% humidity is the pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit in the left center field. Stanton holding up at third as Chambers is in at first. And the Gulls have runners at the corners with 1 out. So, the first potential run, the go-ahead run, now 90 feet from the plate for the cleanup hitter, Drew Locke, leading the team with 28 RBIs. Batting .349, second on the Gulls, only to Stanton. The pitch to Locke, outside, ball 1. Fitzgerald has some good games, some bad. He can be wild. Winds to the north-northwest between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Doesn't affect the ball that much as the pitch is in there, called strike, and the count is even at 1-1. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Last of the first inning. Fitzgerald with the 1-1 pitch. Right down the middle, called strike. It's 1-2. Fitzgerald comes to the belt. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. First strikeout of the game for Kevin. So, 2 down now. And here comes Jose Rivas. Rivas tied for second with Chambers on the team in runs batted in with 25. He's also second in home runs with 5. He'd like to hit one out of the park here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball, foul. Goals. First base coach. As my stat sheet flies away, the Gulls' first base coach, who we don't have in the lineup, and the pitch gets away. The run does not score, as my apologies, folks. I sort of missed the play there. What happened was, there's an 0-2 pitch. Rivas took the ball outside, and of course the throw to second as Ryan Chambers is trying to steal the bag at second and then thrown out. A very good throw by McGrainer. So the Gulls do not score, and we go to the second as we continue on the Newport Gulls Television Network. The pitch is hit in the air, deep to left field. It's fading. Foul. It's caught by the Gulls left fielder Chambers in the bullpen. Folks, he had to run out of left field territory, way into foul territory, up at the fence, about 2 feet shy of the fence. He made the catch for the inning's first out. So, Shop flies out to left for Matt McGrainer. McGrainer batting .225 coming into the game this evening. A runner at first, 1 out. Top of the second inning in this first round of the first game of the second round championships in the New England Collegiate Baseball League. Newport took the first round 2-3 against the Torrington Twisters and sent them home for the season. They hope to do the same over the next few days with the Riverpoint Royals, their arch rivals out of West Warwick, Rhode Island. 1-0 the count to Matt McGrainer. A pitch, instead of throw to first as Hugh dives back in. Sean Kane comes to the set. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball right to him. Caught it. Fires the second. Inning over. Double play. Well, folks, there is no way that Joe Hugh could have known that ball would have been caught. It sounded like a base hit off the bat. However, an outstanding play by Gulls pitcher Sean Kane. That ball was right to him. He snagged it and just casually flipped to first for the double play to retire the side. 1-3. So, the hit does not matter. And we go to the last of the second as we continue on the Newport Gulls television network. Back here now at Cardines Field, last half of the second inning. The first pitch to Rivas is outside, ball one. It's 1-0. Fitzgerald's next delivery, swung on and missed, strike one. The count was even at 1-1. Fitzgerald had a shaky first inning. Here's the next pitch. On the outside corner, a strike call at the belt from home plate umpire Denny Collins. Here's the pitch. Way outside, ball two, it's 2-1. Fitzgerald allowed a pair of hits in the first, but the Gulls couldn't capitalize. The count is now full to Jose Rivas. Fitzgerald with the payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball, chopper foul. Rolls up the first base line and just past the Royals dugout. Fitzgerald once again with the payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball right to the second baseman. He has it. Fires to first for the inning's first out. Rivas is retired 4-3. Here comes Leonard Guerrero. Guerrero, designated hitter for the Newport Gulls tonight. He's batting .296 with 18 runs batted in. Guerrero will hope to be the next base runner for the Gulls. No score here in the home half of the second inning. Fitzgerald's pitch. Outside and low, ball one. This game is game one of a three-game series between the Gulls and the Riverpoint Royals. As the next delivery is on the inside corner, strike one. 1 out, 1-1. The count to Guerrero. Lenny stands in. Fitzgerald's 1-1 pitch. Swing and a high fly ball. Base hit in the right field. Lost that ball in the sun for a moment, folks, as it looped into right center field. And Guerrero was on with 1 out. Here comes Sean McGill. McGill, one of the only Gulls born and raised here in the state of Rhode Island, from Wakefield, Rhode Island. McGill, the catcher tonight, batting .223 on the season. With the runner at first, Kevin Fitzgerald sets, kicks and throws. In there, a called strike on the outside corner. The count is 0-1. Fitzgerald with the next delivery is in there again, strike 2. The Gulls are a very disciplined team in swinging. They rarely swing at pitches outside the strike zone. Most of their strikeouts are, in fact, looking. Runner at first, 1 out. The 0-2 pitch to Sean McGill is swung on, fouled back off the top of the netting above the screen. He stayed alive. Once again, Kevin Fitzgerald with the 0-2 pitch. Called third strike, right down the middle. So, McGill does go down looking, and here comes Tommy King. King has a .202 batting average. Second to last on the Gulls team. However, his defensive abilities at second base earned him his spot in the lineup. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. They throw to first. They almost caught Guerrero sleeping, but he had jumped back to the bag in time just to avoid the tag. Number 2, Lenny Guerrero at first, with the first baseman, number 2, Connors. Fitzgerald's pitch, check swing, and he got a piece of it and went to the backstop, strike 1, and the count is even now at 1-1 to Tommy King. Fitzgerald with the pitch is in there, a called strike. It's 1-2. Kevin gets the sign from his catcher, McGrainer. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a ground ball, base hit in the right field. Guerrero holds up at second, and King is in at first. Runners at first and second now with 2 out. Here comes the number 9 man, Michael Affronti. Affronti batting .227 for the Newport Gulls, hoping to drive in a run or 2 here. Fitzgerald has a worry about Guerrero at second, King at first. Here's the pitch. Way up high and inside, ball 1. Both batters on have singled into right field. The pitch. Low and away, ball 1. Ball 2, it's 2-0. Once again, Fitzgerald is struggling with his command. He got out of the first inning. Thought the Gulls scoring. They had runners at the corners. There's a ground ball. Chopper, the shortstop has it. Fires the first inning over. Beat him by a step. So the Gulls strand 2. They've left 3. We head to the top of the third inning with still no score here at Cardines Field to continue on the Newport Gulls television network. Back here now at Cardines Field here in the third inning. We'll see the leadoff batter, number 21, Mark Weirs. He's not the leadoff batter. He's the number 7 man in the lineup, but leading off here in the third Weirs leading the team, the Riverpoint Royals, with 23 RBIs and 6 home runs. Weirs is batting .219. Doesn't reach much, but when he does, he makes it count. The Gulls defensively have Rivas at first base, King at second, and Frontier at short, Stanton at third. Kane's first pitch, right down the middle with a called strike. In left field, it's Chambers, James Payne in center, and Drew Lock in right. Sean McGill is catching the starting pitcher, Sean Kane. Is the pitch. Swing and a ground ball. The third baseman has it, fires to first for the inning's first out. So with one down, we cycle around, or rather we go to the number 8 batter, Folk. Matt Folk is batting just .182. Now we're being told his name is pronounced Folky. So Folky awaits the first pitch from Sean Kane. Here it is. Missing with a cutter. 1-0. Now the count to Folky. The next delivery. In there, a called strike, and it's 1-1. The Newport Gulls and the Royals playing here tonight at Cardines Field. The game was supposed to be played last night, but it was rained out Thursday, August 5th, due to poor field conditions. 1-2 the count to Folky. Kane deals to Folky, and it's swung on, caught by the second baseman as he jumped up into the air to make the inning's second out, 4 alone. So quite a good catch there by goal second baseman Tommy King. And with 2 down, nobody on, is Kyle Davis. Davis, designated hitter for the Royals, batting .143 on the season. Takes the first pitch, ball 1. Next delivery is just missing with a fastball on the outside corner, ball 2. It's 2-0. Here's the next delivery. That's on the outside corner. He got the call. Strike 1. The count is 2-1. The coaching staff of the Newport Gulls, head coach manager Dennis Healy. The assistant pitching coach is Brian Welch. Steve Alhummer is assistant coach, as well as Dennis Grimolini. Here's the pitch. On the outside corner, strike 2. The count is even at 2-2. The crowd looking for a strikeout to end the inning. The Royals don't want to go 1-2-3. Kane's 2-2 pitch. On the outside corner, ball 3, and the count is full. That pitch was about shoulder high. So, the payoff pitch from Kane. Ball 4, he walked him. A 2-out walk by Kane as Davis takes his bag at first. And now we cycle around to the top of the order with Tucker Frawley. Frawley struck out looking to start things off in the top of the first inning. Davis at first. Here's the pitch. On the outside corner, strike 1. Frawley has 11 RBIs. Kane with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ground ball. The shortstop has it. Goes the easy way to first. A second for the inning's third out. And the side is retired. The walk is harmless. We go to the last of the third. Still no score as we continue on the Newport Gulls television network. Back here now at Cardines Field, Chris Stanton to lead it off here in the home half of the third inning. Stanton takes the first pitch, ball one. Here's the next delivery. It's swung on, hit in the air to deep left field, way back, way back. Home run! Chris Stanton sent that ball to the light tower. It bounced off, landing in the neighbor of Cardines Field yard. The Newport Gulls take the lead, 1-0. Stanton with a tremendous blast to left field. That's just his second home run of the season, and it comes here in the first game of a 3-game series against the Riverpoint Royals in the second round of the NECBL playoffs. This is the Southern Division Championship Series. And now Newport leading 1-0. Here's James Payne. Payne grounded out and advanced the runner to second. His last time up. Here's the next pitch. Way up high, almost hit him, and goes to the backstop, ball one. So Chris Stanton, who reached her infield hit his first time, puts the Gulls on top, the solo home run, 1-0. Nobody out, 1-1 the count to Payne. Here's the pitch. Fastball in the outside corner, called strike. Kevin Fitzgerald coming into tonight's game, as we check the scorecards. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a ground ball. The third baseman has to go a long way. Drops it. Fires to first. The throw gets away. It goes to the backstop. And now here's the throw to second. Now the time goes into right field. And that'll do it, as Payne is held up at second. The throw was backed up by the center fielder and the right fielder. 2 errors in that play, folks. Or near a second error, as if it wasn't backed up, Payne would have gone to third. So now the Gulls have a runner in scoring position with nobody out. The third baseman, Rath, came on to field that ball, dropped it, picked it up, fired to first, wide. The first baseman, Connors, couldn't get it. The throw was way too wide. It went in front of us at the stopper at the end of the first base line. Connors fielded it, fired to second, and then went to left field. Here's the pitch, and it's ball one to Chambers. Ryan Chambers singled his last time up. The pitch is ball two, 2-0. Back to the stats on Fitzgerald. That was the 7th home run of the season he's given up, leading the league. Not the league, the team. That pitch is popped up, back, and out of play. Lands just behind the bleachers on America's Cup Avenue. And the count's 2-1. Sun's starting to set, as you can see the glare on the lens of the camera. 2-1 the count with a runner at second. Nobody out. 1 run home thanks to the solo home run to lead off the inning by Stanton. Fitzgerald taking his time, checks the runner at second, and now looks Payne back. That's the 7th home run given up by Fitzgerald on the season, leading the Royals in home runs allowed. Here's the pitch. In there, a called strike with the fastball. It's 2-1. Chambers singled with 1 out in the first inning and advanced the runner to third. Swing and a miss, strike 3 as he goes down swinging. Second strikeout of the night for Fitzgerald. Here comes Drew Locke now with 1 out and a runner at second. Locke struck out his last time up. That's actually the third strikeout of the night on the Gulls, thanks to Fitzgerald. Here's the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Back foul and out of play as catcher McGrainer watches it go foul onto America's Cup Avenue. Hopefully he didn't hit a parked car out there in front of the Newport Visitor Center. 0-1 the count. Fitzgerald's game, his timing has really slowed down now. He looks in a long wait for Fitzgerald. Checks the runner at second. The runner goes. A pitch. Here's the throw to third. In time, they got him. Caught stealing for Payne. And the runner is erased. So 2 outs now with nobody on base. If you recall in our last game, and perhaps if you attended a game at Cardines Field, as the stadium continues to fill up here, the Newport Gulls defeated the Torrington Twisters in decisive Game 3, where Drew Locke hit a home run to start off the scoring. That's fouled up the third base line. Almost hit the camera lady out there. In that game, the Gulls defeated the Torrington Twisters 4-2. The score was 0-0 until Drew Locke hit a high fly ball to left, way back, home run. There's the pitch, and it's just missing in the outside corner. Ball 2, and the count's even at 2-2. 2 outs. The last of the third inning. Newport on top, 1-0. Fitzgerald with the 2-2 pitch, swing and a foul over by us off the roof, and rolls off over the roof onto the West Marlborough Street behind us. Locke changes his bat, and now comes back in. Takes a couple practice swings. Kevin Fitzgerald hoping to keep the score close for the Riverpoint Royals. The 2-2 pitch. Check swing and a ground ball. The shortstop fields it, fires to first. Not in time. Locke on with the 2-out infield single. He ran hard down the line and beat him to throw by a step. It was a tough ball for the shortstop to field. It's a dribbler to him. He had to go to his right and then throw to his left, so. Maybe Nomar Garcia Parra or some other famous shortstop could have thrown him out, but that takes years of practice. So Locke at first, and here's a throw back to first as just gets back standing. Rivas is the batter now. Rivas grounded out to start things off in the second. The pitch is in there, called strike. It's 0-1. A next delivery, just missing, well, rather in the dirt, I should say. Ball 2, it's 2-1 now to Jose Rivas. Rivas has 5 home runs, second on the team to Chambers. He also has 25 RBIs. Fitzgerald ignoring Locke at first. The pitch swung on and missed, strike 2. Chase the curveball away, and the count is now 1-2. I had said it was 2-1. However, the scoreboard was in error, and I was in error. I should have known the count, folks. The count is 1-2. 1-2 the count. 2 outs. Runner at first, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Chase a fastball high and away, and the side is retired. However, thanks to Chris Stanton's leadoff solo home run, the Newport Gulls have taken the lead here at Cardines Field, 1-0, and we head to the 4th with Newport on top, 1-0 to score, here on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Back here now at Cardines Field, here in this first game of a 3-game series, the Newport Gulls. As my mozzarella sticks arrive, thank you very much to Dave Ballard, one of our cameramen tonight. This is my food from the delicious concession stand here at the ballpark. As you can see the sun creeping into your picture there, it'll be going below the horizon shortly. And the lights will be coming on here at Cardines Field. Not quite yet. It's the first pitch of the top of the 4th inning is in there for a called strike. 2. Number 2, Keith Connors. The next delivery, tempted bunt up third base line. It's a good one, but throw to first. In time, he not only tagged the bag at first, he also tagged the runner Connors on the back. So that should account for 2 outs. Anyway, the Connors is retired on 2 pitches. And here comes number 45, Brian Rath. Rath leading the team with a .316 batting average, 24 walks. He knows how to get on base. The pitch from Kane, swung on and fouled back to the screen, strike 1. Rath drawn it to short his last time up. And that pitch hits him. Hit by pitch. And on an 0-1 pitch, Kane loses a little bit of his command, hits Rath. So with 1 out, the Royals have a runner at first. Sean Hugh, or rather Joe Hugh, is the next batter. Hugh sends that ball to the second baseman. He has it, now loses the ball. And Hugh is on with an infield single. There's a very weak ground ball hit to the second baseman, King. He came up with it and then lost it. He probably wouldn't have been able to throw out Hugh anyway, who was running fast down the line. So now, with a tying run at second, go ahead run at first. And just 1 out, Kane will really have to go to work. Here's Sharp, Mike Sharp. Flew out to left in the second inning as he takes that pitch low in the dirt, ball 1. Sharp has 15 runs batted in and is batting .280. Is the pitch. Swing and a ground ball, base hit in the right center field. It will tie the ball game. The throw to the plate is cut off. Everybody's safe. No outs recorded. Now, runners at the corners with 1 out. 1-1 the score. The go-ahead run is 90 feet from the plate for Riverpoint. The Royals out of West Warwick, who lost to the Governor's Cup to the Gulls. Newport took the season series of the Rhode Island Governor's Cup. They're threatening here. Already 1 run home. Score tied. It's a new ball game, but runners at the corners. The pitch. in there, right down the middle, a called strike. To McGrainer. McGrainer flew out to the second baseman, or flew out to the pitcher rather, for a double play. As he takes that pitch, strike two. And he's in the hole now, 0-2. Strikeout would be nice here. Eliminate the chance of a sacrifice fly. Kane. With the 0-2 pitch. Just missed in the outside corner. It's 1-2. As the sun really interferes with your pitcher there. Sorry about that, folks. It'll be below the clouds within about a minute or so, from my estimation. It's blocking my view of the field as well. Kane throws in, swing and a ground ball, double play ball. Rivas has it, fires the second out there on the first. It gets away and a run scores. So, Riverpoint is taking the lead 2-1 as McGrainer reaches with an RBI, fielder's choice, and the runner at second is erased. So, now there seems to be an argument about whether or not they tag the bag at second. The Tommy Atkinson, the head coach for the Royals, is trying to tell the first base umpire, Don Sells, that he didn't tag the bag at second. The throw, of course, now he's saying that the throw back to first had gone into the dugout area, and therefore it should have been a ground rule double. However, he loses the argument, and McGrainer remains at first. Usually when the ball is hit is lost in that area, it's an automatic ground rule double. However, not in this case. It hadn't gone into the dugout area, though. Swinging a hard shot. The shortstop has it, fires a second, flips a second. For the out there, retires the side. However, the Riverpoint Royals get two and take the lead 2-1 as we head to the last of the fourth. 2-1 the score. Riverpoint on top here on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Back in now, Cardines Field, 2-1 the score. Riverpoint on top as Leo Guerrero gets set to lead things off for the Gulls here in the home half of the fourth inning. The pitch, check swing. Did he go? No, says first base umpire Don Sells. So it's ball one, 1-0 the count to Leo. Lights coming on here, Cardines Field. The sun creeps below the clouds and continues to set out towards the west. Not much wind here. The flag and the trees do not indicate that to be so. Here's the pitch. On the outside corner, a called strike. It's 2-1. Guerrero single to right field in the second inning. Hoping to get something going for the Gulls here in the home half of the fourth. Fitzgerald with the 2-1 pitch. It's in there, a called strike, and the count evens up at 2-2. Guerrero represents the tying run for the Gulls. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball and rolls foul up the third base line. Didn't even get more than a quarter way up the line. So Guerrero will have to retreat back. Fitzgerald has given up one run thus far. The Solo home run to lead off the third to Chris Denton. Guerrero once again awaits the 2-2 pitch from Fitzgerald. Here it is. High and away, ball 3, and the count is full. Well, the lights are now on here at Cardines Field. Two won the score. The Royals on top. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball. The third baseman has it. Fires to first. It gets away. The throw is high. Bounces around. And Guerrero is wondering if he should take the bag at second for a ground rule double. However, the umpire says no. So he takes his bag at first. And once again, the Gulls get their leadoff man on. Guerrero in at first for Sean McGill. McGill struck out looking in the second inning to end the second inning. Hoping to do some damage to the Riverpoint Royals here. Here's the pitch. Outside and low, ball 1. Kevin Fitzgerald sets and deals. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Here's the throw to first, and he gets away. Well, rather, he slips and falls at first. And Guerrero's in at second. He stole second successfully. Well, McGill swung on and missed at that pitch as Guerrero lucked out there. His first baseman, Connors, had no chance of throwing him out as he slipped and tripped over the bag. So, the Gulls have a runner at second. Nobody out. The pitch in there, right down the middle, a called strike. Guerrero at second. The batter is Sean McGill at the plate. He's behind 1-2. Fitzgerald has to worry about Guerrero. The tying run in scoring position. Here's the 1-2 pitch. High and away, or inside. And the count evens up at 2-2. There's action up in the Gulls bullpen. I'll get word on who that is momentarily. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Struck him out swinging, and McGill retreats to the dugout. So 1 out now for Tommy King. King singled to right his last time up. That's the 5th strikeout of the night already for Kevin Fitzgerald. Guerrero at second. The pitch. Low in the dirt. Ball 1. Tommy King batting .202 on the season. Awaits the next pitch from Fitzgerald. Comes to the belt. The pitch is up and in. Ball 2, I should say. It's 2-0. Lenny Guerrero at second. King at the plate, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a pop-up. First baseman coming on, looks at it as it drifts foul behind us and out of play. 4 strike 1, and the count is now 2-1. Well, the cloud cover is breaking up a little bit here at Cardines Field. Some dark, ominous clouds in the distance. However, relatively sunny skies overhead as the sun is almost setting at the horizon off to the west. Fitzgerald with the 2-1 pitch. Up and in again. And the count is 3-1. Hitters count now to Tommy King. A tying run at second. Go ahead and run at the plate. Gulls trail it 2-1 in the last of the fourth inning. Fitzgerald looks in for the sign. Likes what he sees. Checks Guerrero at second. Sets and deals. Swing and a ground ball. Just got a little piece of it. And has to flip to first. However, he gets the job done. And advancing Guerrero to third. And now with 2 outs, the tying run is 90 feet from the plate for Michael Affronti. Affronti grounded to short to end the second inning. Hoping to tie the score here for the Gulls. Base hit would do it. Fitzgerald checks Guerrero at third. The pitch. And they're called strike. Two outs. The last of the fourth inning. 2-1 the score. Fitzgerald sets and deals. Swing and a fly ball to left field. Base hit. The ball game is tied. Guerrero comes in to score. Affronti gets the job done. And the Gulls have tied things up here in the fourth. It's 2-2. Michael Affronti, once again in the playoffs, has come through for the Newport Gulls. He's at first with 2 outs, and we cycle around to the top of the order. And Chris Stanton hit a home run to left his last time up, his second home run of the season. He awaits the pitch from Fitzgerald. Here it is. Low in the dirt, blocked by the catcher, McGrainer. Ball 1. Runner up first, 1 run home in the inning. 2-2 the score. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball. The shortstop has it, flips to second the easy way for the inning's third out. However, the Gulls do tie it up. 2-2 now the score from Cardines Field as we continue on the Newport Gulls television network. Back here now, Cardines Field. Matt Folke leading off here in the top of the fifth inning with the score tied 2-2. Folke, if you recall, flew out to the second baseman where King made a pretty good catch back in the third inning. He's in a hole now, 0-2. The pitch from Kane. Just missed on the outside corner, a little low for ball 1, and it's 1-2. Kane sets, winds, kicks, and deals. The pitch called, third strike. The second strikeout of the night for Kane. So with 1 down, we will see Davis. Kyle Davis batting just .143 on the season. Walked on 3-2 pitches last time up. Takes that first pitch outside, ball 1. Sean Kane winds, deals, and misses outside, ball 2. It's 2-0. The score tied 2-2 here in the last of the top of the fifth inning. That delivery is on the outside corner, a called strike, says plate umpire Denny Collins, and the count is 1-2 or 2-1. Kane working quickly. His next delivery, swing and a miss, strike 2. Blew a fastball by him, and the count evens up at 2-2. Crowd looking for a strikeout. Very good crowd on hand tonight on a Friday night at Cardines Field. The 2-2 pitch, swing and a ground ball, base hit into center field as Davis holds up at first. With a 1-out single. Kane will have to work with the go-ahead run at first now, with the leadoff batter coming up, Tucker Frawley. Frawley ground to short in the third and struck out looking to start things off in the top of the first inning. The pitch outside and low, ball one. The next delivery is in there for a called strike. Count is now 1-1 to Frawley. Tucker Frawley, batting .273 with 11 RBIs. Runner at first, 1 out, 2-2 the score. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike two. It's 1-2. Kane gets the sign from McGill. Comes to the set. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out swinging. It's the second strikeout of the inning for Sean Kane. And now the Royals have a runner at first with 2 outs. Carter's the next batter. Grounded out in the 4th inning and flew out to center back in the 1st. 0-1 now the count to Connors. Keith Connors leads the Riverpoint Royals with 10 doubles. He has 3 home runs, 14 runs batted in. The pitch in the dirt, blocked by McGill. Ball one, and the count is even at 1-1. Kane fires back to first as Davis dives back in. Sean sets, kicks, deals. Swing and a ground ball by him into, now snagged by the second baseman, but he has no play. King made a good start to prevent the ball from going to right field, had to dive, however. Connors is held to a single, and now the Royals have runners at first and second with 2 outs. For arguably their best hitter, Brian Rath. Rath is leading the team with a .316 batting average. Has been hit by pitches 10 times. He crowds the plate a lot. The pitch, low and away, ball one. A tying run in scoring position at second base. And Sharon is at first for the Riverpoint Royals. 2-2 the score. I should have said the go-ahead run at second. As the next pitch is missing again, 2-0 the count now to Rath. Should Rath reach, we'll see Joe Hugh. Hughes is 2 for 2 tonight. 2 infield singles. That pitch is popped up foul, back by us and out of play. For strike one. Davis at second. Connors at first. The pitch to Rath is swung on, fouled to the coach's area just next to the Gulls dugout. And the count is even at 2-2. Once again, the crowd will be looking for a strikeout. Kane looking to get out of this inning without any damage done. He gets the signs from McGill. Now he's ready. Checks the runner at second. The 2-2 pitch. Yeah! Called third strike. He struck him out. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Sean Kane. As Rath goes down looking. And the Riverpoint Royals strand 2. And the score remains tied 2-2 as we continue on the Newport Gulls television network. Back at Cardines Field, the first pitch of the inning is a ball outside. The second pitch is strike 1, 1-1 the count now to James Coco Payne. Here's the next pitch, high and inside, ball 1. Or ball 2, it's 2-1. Payne reached or never went into second back in the third inning. Right after Stanton's leadoff home run. Hitters count now, 3-1 to James Payne. Fitzgerald's pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. It's 3-2. The payoff pitch to Payne. Swing and a ground ball, fisted foul and out of play. It landed in the new bleachers under construction, just past third base. Those bleachers will be complete in about 3 weeks and ready for next season. Along with many other renovations here at Cardines Field, the new outfield fence being installed shortly. New dugouts also will be installed. Ground ball at second baseman. He has it, fires the first for the inning's first out. 4-3 on the forced out at first as Payne is retired to start things off here in the fifth. Here comes Ryan Chambers, single in the first, struck out in the third. Hoping to get something going here for the Gulls. The score's tied 2-2. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. It's a beautiful evening in Newport. Feels almost like fall. Temperature's a bit chilly in the mid-60s. Feels like September, not the beginning of August. As we're under a cold spell in the northeast for midsummer. The pitch outside, ball 3. It's 3-0 to Chambers. Fitzgerald winds, kicks, deals. Ball 4. He walked him on 4 pitches. A 1-out walk given up to the Gulls and Ryan Chambers. Here comes Drew Locke. Locke struck out to end the first inning. Had an infield hit back in the third. He'll be batting with a runner at first here. Locke leads the team with 28 RBIs. He had a home run in the last game the Gulls played against Torrington on Wednesday night. The pitch outside and very low, ball 1. It's 1-0. This game has been moving very slowly, thanks in part to Fitzgerald's long times in the setup. The pitch is a bunt up the third base line. It's a good one. The throw to first. There is no throw to first. Everybody's safe. Now runners at first and second with 1 out. As Drew Locke laid down a beautiful bunt up the third base line. Perfect position. Rolling slowly. The third baseman had no play anywhere. So Newport has the go-ahead run at second, a runner at first, and more insurance at the plate in the form of Jose Rivas. Jose grounded out to start things in the first and struck out to end the third inning. He awaits the pitch from Fitzgerald. A runner at second, a runner at first. Now he steps off. His time is called. Rivas wants a second. Now they're ready. Fitzgerald looks in for the sign. One out. Score tied 2-2 in the last of the fifth inning. The pitch. In there, a called strike with a sinker. It's 0-1. Fitzgerald looks in. Now he is ready. Checks are under at second. The 0-1. Outside high, ball one. Count evens up at 1-1. Rivas hoping to put the Gulls ahead here. A base hit would do it. A double play would not do it. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. It's 1-2. The Newport Gulls have grounded into 23 double plays. The Royals have turned 27. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Back over the visitor center and out of play. One and two, the count to Rivas. One out, runners at first and second, 2-2 the score. And the last of the fifth inning. There's the ground ball. The second baseman has it, fires to first for the inning's second out, but the runners advance to second and third. Now the go-ahead runner is 90 feet at the plate. The Gulls have another runner at second for Leonard Guerrero. Lenny singled to right and reached first on an error and stole second on another error. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. A runner at second, a runner at third. 2-2 the score. Two out. Bottom of the fifth inning. We're in a playoff game. Game one of a three-game series. The pitch. Just missed on the inside corner. Ball two. Or ball one, I should say. The count is now even at 1-1. Fitzgerald checks the runner at third. The 1-1 pitch. Missed again on the inside corner. Ball two. It's now 2-1. The pitch, swing and a fisted foul, fielded by the Gulls' third base coach, Coach Healy. 2-2 now the count on Guerrero. Gulls don't want to squander here. Runners at second and third, two outs. Fitzgerald looks in. Starts his motion. The pitch. Just missed in the outside corner. Ball three, and the count is full. Should Guerrero reach, we'll see Sean McGill. The count is full. Fitzgerald. Checks the runner at third. Now steps off, looks to run it back to the bag at second. 3-2 the count, two outs, 2-2 the score. Tomorrow night's game of the 3-game series played in Riverpoint as a pitch is called. Third strike as Guerrero fires at the home plate umpire, and now he threw him out. He threw Guerrero out of the game. Guerrero ejected here for arguing balls and strikes. That pitch, folks, did look a little low. Did look a little outside, as here in the playoffs, tempers are heating up. Guerrero argues with plate umpire Denny Collins, who almost immediately ejected him. So Guerrero is now out of the lineup and will have to leave the park. Well, the Gulls leave a runner at second. They leave the go-ahead runner at third, and we go to the 6th as we continue on the Newport Gulls television network. Back here now at Cardines Field, 2-2 the score as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Joe Hugh, now the PA announcers call him Joe Howe, so I'm confused, folks. Joe Howe will be leading off. As I take a sip of my soda. I'm a water drinker, folks. I drink my 8 to 9 glasses of water a day, but an occasional soda isn't that bad. The pitch is attempted bunt and goes high to the net for strike 1. Hugh waits the next pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Hugh reached for an infield hit in the 2nd and reached for an infield hit in the 4th. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Struck him out swinging. That's the 5th strikeout of the game now for Sean Kane. So with 1 out, nobody on, here's Michael Sharp. Batting .280. Here's the pitch. It's in there, a called strike. Michael flew out to left back in the 2nd inning. An RBI an RBI single, and then it was thrown out along the baselines in the 4th. Here's a ground ball to the 3rd baseman, and Sharp is retired. 5-3. So just like that, 2 outs. And here comes Matt McGrainer. McGrainer batting .225. Flew out to the pitcher into a double play in the 2nd inning as he takes the first pitch, ball 1. In the 4th, he had a run batted in with a single. The next delivery, swing and a miss, strike 1, and the count is even at 1-1. Sean Kane doesn't have any room to work with. The score is tied 2-2. 2 outs, top of the 6th inning. The pitch just missed the fastball. Where was that pitch? Oh, we've already seen Guerrero thrown out for arguing balls and strikes. As I get the wave going here at Cardines Field. A good-sized crowd in here, probably just over 2,000. Kane's next delivery, swing and a ground ball. Shortstop, front he has it, fires to Rivas, who picks the throw at first for the innings. 3rd out, the Royals are tied 1-2-3, and we go to the last of the 6th as we continue on the Newport Gulls television network. Back here now at Cardines Field, Sean McGill to lead things off for the Gulls there in the last of the 6th inning. Here's the pitch, and it's outside and high, ball 1 from the Royals pitcher, Kevin Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald looks in for the sign, the 1-0 pitch. In there, called strike at the ankles on the inside corner, and the count evens up at 1-1. Plate umpire Denny Garland's strike zone has been a little bit all over the place tonight. Here's the next delivery, and it's way outside, ball 2. Fitzgerald winds, kicks, and deals. Gets away to the backstop. And the count is a hitter's count now, 3-1. The next pitch to Sean McGill. Here it is. Outside, ball 4, leadoff walk to start things off here in the 6th inning for the Newport Gulls. So, with McGill at first, we'll see Tommy King. King singled to right back in the 2nd inning and grounded out on a sacrifice in the 4th. The pitch as the runner goes, but no one's covering, is King tried an attempted bunt. The next pitch from Fitzgerald, here it is. Instead of throw to first, McGill's back standing. Fitzgerald. With the next delivery, it's outside. Ball 2, 2-0. He's trying to advance McGill to second and get that go-ahead run in scoring position. Fitzgerald gets the sign and throws. The bunt goes to the screen just on top of the area behind the backstop for strike 1. It's 2-1. Fitzgerald looks in for the sign, working very slowly. The 2-1 pitch. There's a bunt, and it's foul up the first base line. The count is even at 2-2. King is having some trouble getting the bunt down here. And the count's even at 2-2. After King, we'll see a Fronte. McGill at first. Nobody out. 2-2 the score in the last of the 6th inning. We're in twilight here at Cardines Field. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit in the center field. McGill holding up at second. King in at first. And now the Gulls have runners at first and second. Nobody out for Michael Affronti. Affronti grounded out to short in the 2nd and singled to right with an RBI in the 4th. Brief conference out on the mound, now broken up. Oh, and now here comes the coach. And most of the entire infield being called in now with runners to first and second, nobody out. Action in both bullpens as Tommy Atkinson is out to talk with his pitcher. Maybe just buying time. The entire infield confers, and now it's broken up. He'll stick with his starter. I'll get word on who that is warming up in the bullpen momentarily. The outfield very deep. Infield in. And they put the overshift on. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. He's going to try and bunt, and it's up and in, ball one. Almost hit him with a fastball. And the count is 1-0. McGill at second. He walked to start off the inning. King at first. He singled to center. Affronti at the plate. 2-2 the score. But the Gulls threatening. The pitch is a bunt up the third base line, and it rolls foul. Third baseman for the Riverpoint Royals. Brian Rath was smart to not field that ball. He almost did as it rolled foul. 1-1 the count. The Royals expecting the bunt. The 1-1 pitch to Affronti. There's a bunt. It's a good one. Here's the throw to first. He's out. However, both runners advance. Now, Newport has a go-ahead run 90 feet from the plate. Another runner at second. Two runners in scoring position with one out for the leadoff batter, Chris Stanton. Stanton leading the team in batting average, leading the league in batting average, 405. He has 20 runs batted in, fourth on the team. Stanton reached on an infield single to start things off in the home half of the first. Hit a solo leadoff homer in the third inning to make the score 1-0. Batting now, the runners at second and third, and nobody out. The pitch is outside the strike zone, ball one. Chris Stanton hoping to get the job done again tonight for the Newport Gulls. 2-2 the score, last of the sixth inning. The pitch from Fitzgerald, swing and a miss, strike one. And the count evens up at 1-1. If the Gulls don't score here, it'll be a major squander. A runner at second or a runner at third. We're here in the first game of the second round of the playoffs. The pitch is a ground ball, foul, fielded by Coach Healy on the third base line. Now here comes the catcher, McGrainer, to talk briefly with Fitzgerald. The conference is brief. 1-2 the count to Chris Stanton. Stanton does not strike out that often. He's only struck out 18 times on the season. Is the pitch. Swing and a foul off the screen. And the count remains 1-2. Go ahead run, 90 feet from the plate. Runner at second, a runner at third, one out. Last of the sixth inning. 2-2 the score. Fitzgerald with the pitch. Swing and a foul to the backstop. He just got a piece of it. It's a sinker. And again, we'll see the 1-2 pitch. Stanton reached on an infield hit in the first inning. Hit a home run in the third inning. Awaits the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a foul. Fisted towards the Gulls dugout. Chris Stanton is battling here. He's battling here with Kevin Fitzgerald. 2 runners in scoring position. 1 out. Still 1-2 the count to Stanton. Fitzgerald may be tiring. Now Kevin. Long look in. He's ready. The 1-2 pitch. Way up high. Ball 2. It's even at 2-2. This may be the last inning we see Fitzgerald, as the Royals do have action in their bullpen. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a drive to left field. Foul. About 20 feet past third bag at third base. He stayed alive, and the count remains 2-2. It's been a long at bat for Stanton. Up around 10 pitches or so. He's hoping to get it done for the Gulls here. 2-2 the score. Fitzgerald with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Stanton retreats to the dugout after a long at bat with Fitzgerald. That's the 6th strikeout of the night for Kevin. So, runners at second and third. The Gulls in danger of a squander here. 2 outs is James Payne. James Coco Payne. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Shortstop has it. Fires to first. Inning over. The Gulls leave runners at second and third. They do not score. We head to the 7th inning. Still 2-2 the score here on the Newport Gulls television network. Back here now, the top of 7th inning at Cardines Field. 2-2 the score, as the first pitch of the inning is a called strike from Sean Kane. Kane pitching to Mark Weirs. Here's the next delivery. It's just missing high and a little inside. Ball 1. It's 1-1. The next delivery from Kane is swung hard, hit deep in the air to left center field. Left fielder looking up. This ball is gone. A home run. Chambers watched it go into the neighbor's yard here at Cardines Field, as on a 1-1 pitch, the shortstop for the Riverpoint Royals, Mark Weirs. It's a solo home run to start things off here in the 7th inning. 3-2 now the score. Riverpoint on top. Well, with nobody out, here's the next pitch. It's in there for a called strike to Matt Folke. Folke struck out looking in the 5th inning. Back in the 3rd, he flew out to second. The pitch, swing and a fisted foul to the backstop. He's in a hole 0-2. Mark Weirs, another home run to left field, the second we've seen tonight. The first was by Chris Stanton. The pitch swung on and missed, strike 3. A strikeout. for Kane for the inning's first out. It is no strikeout number 6 on the night as the next pitch is hit deep in the air to center field. Payne looking up. Now the right fielder makes the catch 5 feet shy of the wall for the inning's second out. Drew Locke watched that ball as it started to drift towards the light tower in center. Nearly hit off the wall, but then faded quickly. He was able to make the catch. 2 hard-hit balls, one for a home run, one for a loud out. And now there's 2 down for Kyle Davis. Davis takes the first pitch, a strike. It's 0-1. Well, my apologies, folks. That was Davis who flew out. We do second round to the top of the order. And Frawley, Tucker Frawley, struck out looking in the first, grounded out to short in the third, and struck out in the fifth. He's ahead of Kane, 2-1. Newport Gulls will have to fight hard now. They trail it 3-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Oh, strike 2. My apologies, folks. And the count is now even at 2-2. So wondering why the crowd didn't cheer. Kane. He's given up a home run to start off this inning. Here's the 2-2 pitch with 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball foul up the first base line, rolling into the Royals dugout. So once again, we'll have the 2-2 pitch. Stars aren't out overhead quite yet here at Cardanes Field. See the Newport Bridge lit in the background. Sun is set. Kane's 2-2 delivery. Just missed on the outside corner. It's ball 3. Kane with the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. Outside. He walked him. So a runner at first now with 2 outs. And here comes Coach Healy. That may do it for Kane. And let's see what he does here. Is signaling to the bullpen. So we have a pitching change coming to you from Cardanes Field with 2 outs in the last of the 7th, and the Newport Gulls trailing it 2-3. Riverpoint on top thanks to a leadoff home run by Mark Weirs. Pitching change coming to you from Cardanes Field here on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Back here now at Cardanes Field, 3-2 the score. Mike Maha will be the second pitcher of the night for the Newport Gulls. Maha, whose name looks like Mager, M-E-A-G-H-E-R. Mike Maha has a 2.18 ERA, 1-4 in the season, and 17 appearances. He's pitched 20.2 innings, given up 11 hits, 8 runs, 5 of them earned. Walked 10, struck out 36. He has given up 2 home runs. The totals for his predecessor, Kane, 6 strikeouts, but 3 runs allowed, including a home run by Mark Weirs. Maha has to deal with a runner at first, 2 outs. And now with the 1-0 pitch to Keith Connors. In there in the outside corner, a called strike. It evens up at 1-1. In the 7th for the Newport Gulls, we'll see Chambers, Locke, and Rivas. Maha checks the runner at first. The lefty throws. It's outside and a little high, ball 2. It's 2-1. Outfield deep. Infield squared away. And Maha fakes the first with a lazy fake. Once again, the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a foul. Look out on top of the Royals dugout. Strike 2. The count's even at 2-2. 2 outs. 2-2 the count. 2-3 the score. The Gulls are trailing it now. Here in the top of the 7th inning. Maha with a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Well, Riverpoint out of West Warwick, Rhode Island, Gulls' biggest rival in the NECBL community, biggest rival in the league. The Royals stranded a run at first, but they get a run back and now lead it 3-2 thanks to the leadoff solo home run by Mark Wiedis. We head to the last of the 7th, 3-2 the score here on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Back here at Cardines Field, they have a pitching change for the Riverpoint Royals, their second pitcher of the night. It's Mike Falaska. Falaska, number 4, the lefty, has a 5.27 ERA, 3-3 on the season in 9 appearances. He's started 7 games and will be facing Chambers here to start things off in the last of the 7th inning. Falaska has pitched 41.0 innings, given up 49 hits, 24 runs, all of them earned. He's walked 15, struck out 30. He has given up 6 home runs. Chambers sends that one. Hard hit foul ground ball. Hit off the fencing in front of the bar that is adjacent to Cardines Field. They have some seats there to look out over the ballpark. All fenced in, of course. Here's the next delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And Chambers is now behind 1-2. Chambers, Locke, and Rivas due to bat in the inning. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Falaska comes on, strikes out Chambers. The totals for his predecessor, Fitzgerald, through 6 innings, struck out 6. Locke takes the first pitch, called strike. Alaska gave up 2 runs, one of them earned. Pitch gets to the backstop. For ball 1, it's 1-1. Here's the next delivery. Swing and a foul over by my car. Look out. And it misses it this time. We had some narrow. It's the last game, as once again Dave Ballard returns with a second order of mozzarella sticks for me. Thank you very much, Dave. Dave, one of our cameramen tonight. The pitch, swing and a shot to right field. It will be caught about 5 feet in front of the right field fence. Right fielder Folke had a range to his left, but made the catch for the inning's second out. So 2 down for Jose Rivas. Rivas Grounded out in the first, struck out in the third, and grounded out in the fifth. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Takes the first pitch, ball 1. Here's the second delivery from Falaska. On the outside corner, a called strike. It's even at 1-1. 3-2 the score. Newport's trailing it. They need base runners. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul to the backstop. Strike 2. Jose behind 1-2. Mike Falaska on in relief of Fitzgerald and the Royals. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul off the netting. Just above the light tower on the early third base line. Stayed alive, and it's 1-2. 2 outs. No one on for the Gulls. Here's the pitch. Swing and a weak ground ball. Shortstop coming on. Can't feel it. He tried to barehand it. And the ball just sits there. He got a hand on the ball, but couldn't grip it. So, Rivas is on with a 2-out single. Here comes Chris Brake. Brake is in for Guerrero, who was ejected back in the 4th inning, or rather it was the 4th inning for calling balls and for arguing balls and strikes. Brake, designated hitter, awaits the pitch from Falaska. Rivas at first. Here it is. Outside, ball 1. Rivas is the tying run at first. Brake is the potential go-ahead run at the plate. Falaska's pitch. High and away, ball 2. It's 2-0. Falaska kicks and deals. And it's inside and a low, or perhaps a little high, I should say. 3-0 now the count to Chris Brake. The 3-0 pitch, called strike. A give strike call from plate umpire Denny Collins at the ankles on the outside corner. And it's 3-1. The next delivery, swing and a miss. Strike 2, and the count is full. Falaska hoping to have a first inning, easy inning of relief here in the 7th. He allowed Rivas to reach on a tough infield single. He comes to the belt. The pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No. Ball 4. And now Newport has a runner at first, a runner at second, 2 outs. They've left plenty tonight, though. They can't afford to squander here. It's getting late in the game. In the last of the 7th inning, they trail it by 1. Riverpoint on top, 3-2. A tying run at second. The go-ahead run at first. For Sean McGill. And now as the pinch runner in, Rivas is taken out. Let's get word on who that is. It's Jeffrey Tatford. So Tatford will be running for Rivas here. Tatford now at second. And Brake at first. Neither of those plays star the game tonight. The pitch, swing and a drive, popped up And they come on. Can't make the catch. The ball drops. 1-1 will score. The ball game is tied. The throw to the plate is cut off. The Newport Gulls have tied the score now 3-3. They have a runner at second, a runner at third with 2 out. As Sean McGill comes up and hits a high pop-up, easily playable for the first baseman, who decided to range out to get it. However, the right fielder came on, the second baseman came on, the ball dropped, it was in and out of the glove of the second baseman, Frawley, and a run scored. McGill is in at second with an RBI double. Rake is at first. Tatford scored, so the pinch runner paid off for the Gulls. It's 3-3. The ball game's tied. Runner at second, runner at third. 1-0 the count to Tommy King. King singled in the second, grounded it out in the fourth, and advanced the runners. That one is popped up, playable on the infield, and caught by the first baseman, Connors. So the Gulls do strand runners at second and third, but they get one back and tie things up here at Cardines Field. 3-3 the score as we head to the 8th inning here on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Back here at Cardines Field here in the 8th inning. For the Royals will be Rath. As the count even 1-1. Here's the pitch. And it's low inside. Ball 2 as I try and finish my mozzarella stick before coming back on the air. They are quite delicious. We're blessed to have the concession stand directly below us. That pitch is swung to the backstop. And the count's even at 2-2. Defensive change for the Gulls as Tatford is in at first base for Jose Rivas. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Rath strikes out for the second time tonight. Three to score here in the top of the 8th inning. Mike Maha winds from the stretch. The pitch is hit softly in the ground at the first base line, but rolls foul. They have announced the attendance report, 2,486. 2,486, 2486. That's quite a crowd here at Cardines Field. That's essentially anything around 2,400 is a sellout. Some seats do remain empty. In particular, the seats under construction just past the third base line, and those seats directly next to us, which are typically considered the away team spectators' seats. Here's the pitch from Maha. It's in there, right down the middle. I'll call it strike. It's 0-2 to Joe Hugh. The crowd looking for a strikeout. Maha from the stretch. The 0-2 pitch is low in the dirt. Ball 1. Come on, Mike, end the inning. I want to finish my mozzarella sticks. I'm obsessed with them, folks. My favorite snack. Here's the pitch. Call third strike. He struck him out looking. Back-to-back strikeouts for Mike Maha. Here comes Michael Shop. Batting .280 coming into the game tonight. He flew out to left field in the second. He had an RBI single in the fourth and running out to the third baseman in the sixth. A pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. Well, luckily we brought 3 tapes with us, folks, so should the game go into extra innings, we should be able to tape about 27 of them. The pitch is swung on, hit in the air to left center field. The left fielder coming on. Can't make the catch. The ball drops. The left fielder, Chambers, and the shortstop of front, they both came in to try and make the catch and drop between the two of them. So, with 2 outs, Sharp is in at first. And that's the first base runner that Maha has allowed thus far in his outing. Here comes Matt McGrainer. McGrainer flew out into a double play in the first inning. Had an RBI single in the fourth, grounded out in the sixth. He's 1 for 3 tonight. And he takes the first pitch, ball 1. Maha playing the role of stopper for the Gulls, trying to keep the score even at 3 apiece. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball deep to left field. Way back. This ball is gone. The Riverpoint Royals take the lead, 5-3. As Sharp and McGrainer trot around the bases. That's the second home run given off of Gulls pitching tonight, the 3rd home run of the ball game. Riverpoint leads it 5-3 here in the top of the 8th inning. Well, the Newport Gulls have been battling their way back all throughout the night. They trailed by 1. They tied it back up, and now it's 5-3. 2 outs. Is the pitch from Maha. It's over the outside corner, a called strike. That's the 3rd home run given up by Maha this season. He's the pitcher of record now. Here's the delivery. Swing and a ground ball. Chopper. The first baseman has it. Has to flip to Maha, who tags the bag. Not in time. And now, Wares is on with an infield single. Well, he came out strong. Struck out the first 2 batters he faced here in the inning, but then gave up a 2-run home run to McGrainer, and now an infield single. That will get action going in the Gulls bullpen. Here comes Folke. Folke flew out to the second baseman back in the 3rd, struck out looking in the 5th, and was out by way of the K again in the 6th inning, or rather in the 7th inning. The pitch outside, ball 1. Should Folke reach, we'll see Davis. The 1-1 pitch from Maha. On the outside corner, a called strike. It's 1-2. 5-3 the score. Things don't look for the goal good for the Gulls here, though they may still come back. Here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to center field. Payne makes the catch for the out there. He ties the side. However, the Riverpoint Royals bounce back. They retake the lead 5-3 thanks to the 2-run homer by Matt McGrainer. We head to the last of the 8th, 5-3 the score, as we continue on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Back here at Cardines Field, the Newport Gulls looking to rally as they face the 3rd pitcher of the night for the Riverpoint Royals. Billy Muldowney will be out for his first inning of relief. Muldowney has a 3.38 ERA, 1-3 on the season, and 9 appearances. He's started 7 games and has 1 complete game. Billy has pitched 40 innings, given up 37 hits and 20 runs, 15 of them earned. Walked 10, struck out 39, and has given up 3 home runs. He can be wild at times. He has 5 wild pitches, 4 hit batters. Here in the last of the 8th inning, he'll be facing King, Affronti, and Stanton. Or rather, I should say, Affronti, Stanton, and Payne. So Affronti leading off for the Gulls here. Is the pitch. Low in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. Ball 1. Muldowney fires in a called strike. And the count evens up at 1-1. Billy's 1-1 pitch is over the outside corner, a low strike call, and the count is now 1-2 to Affronti. Affronti is 2 for 3 tonight with an RBI single. Or 1 for 3 tonight, I should say. The pitch in the dirt, blocked by the catcher, McGrainer. It's ball 2, and the count's even at 2-2. The Gulls definitely need base runners now. They trail it by 2. They battle back in this game. They managed to tie the score back 3-3. There's a ground ball to the third baseman. Fires to first for the inning's first out. Affronti retreats to the dugout, and we cycle around to the top of the order, and Chris Stanton. Stanton reach on an infield single in the first. Stanton is 2 for 3 tonight. Stanton hit a solo home run to lead off the 3rd inning. He struck out in the 6th. Stanton hoping to get on for the Gulls here. He has a .405 average. And is ahead now, 1-0. Muldowney comes to the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Low and outside, ball 2. It's 2-0. Billy has a 2-run lead to work with. His delivery, swing and a foul to the backstop, and the count's 2-1. 1 out. Just 5 outs left for the Gulls in this game. Will they come back? Well, I certainly hope so. The fans hope so. Sellout crowd, near sellout crowd here at Cardinals Field. The pitch, swing and a ground ball chop. The second baseman has it, fires to first for the inning's 2nd out. So Stanton is retired 4-3. And here comes, with 2 outs, here comes James Payne. Payne is 1 for 3 tonight with a sacrifice, or rather 0 for 2 tonight with a sacrifice. He also reached on an error, reached the second base on an error back in the 3rd inning. Payne ahead 1-0. The pitch. Low, ball 2. It's 2-0. The next delivery from Billy Muldowney. Here it is. Low strike call at the knees. Payne didn't like it. Right, it's 2-1. Gulls trail it by 2 runs. This is the first game of a 3-game series against the Riverpoint Royals. The pitch. Low and outside, ball 3. Hitters account now 3-1 to James Coco Payne. Muldowney's 3-1 pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. And it's 3-2. Muldowney working quickly. The payoff pitch. Swing and a foul to the Gulls dugout. Just got a piece of it. And he stays alive. Muldowney. A long look in. Comes to the set. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Newport, and we head to the 9th inning. The Riverpoint Royals 5, the Newport Gulls 3, here on the Newport Gulls Television Network. Back in now, top of the 9th inning. Mike Maha for another inning of work, and his first pitch is in there for a called strike to Kyle Davis. Davis is 1 for 2 tonight with a single and a walk. And that pitch is hit in the air to left, but foul. And rolls now into the bullpen. Davis is in a hole 0-2. In the 9th for the Newport Gulls, we'll see Chambers, Locke, and Tatford. Maha with the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He struck him out. Davis goes down swinging. We cycle around to the top of the order. And Tucker rounds short in the 3rd, struck out in the 5th, and started off the ball game by striking out looking in the 1st inning. Seemed like a long time ago. 5-3 the score now. Newport's trailing it. A pitch, swing, and a ground ball up the 3rd baseline, foul. The Newport Gulls are 6-3 in 2-run games. As Farley is in a hole now, 0-2. Maha's 0-2 pitch. Outside high ball, Wani in, chase it. And the count's 1-2. Next delivery, swung on and missed, and here's the throw to first. So back-to-back strikeouts again from Maha, if you recall. Maha struck out the first 2 batters he faced in the 8th and gave up a single and a 2-run home run. That gave us our score 5-3. 2 outs, top of the 9th inning. Connors is the batter, Keith Connors. He's 1 for 3 tonight with a single. So he pops that one foul and out of play. Connors leads his team, the Riverpoint Royals, with 10 doubles. Is the pitch. Low in the dirt, ball 1. The next delivery from Maha. Swing and a foul off the screen. It's 1-2. Well, many of the fans have left here. Still over 1,600 or 1,800 people still here to watch this game. Maha's ahead of Connors, 1-2. 5-3 the score. He from the stretch, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Mike Maha strikes out the side in the ninth inning, and we go to the last of the ninth inning and the last chance for the Newport Gulls in this first game of the three-game series of the second round of the NECBL playoffs as we continue on the Newport Gulls television network. Back here now, last of the ninth inning, Newport trailing it 5-3. First pitch of the inning is a ball one to Ryan Chambers. Chambers, Locke, and Rivas do the innings. That pitch is hit on the ground. Second baseman dives, his throw to first in time. Chambers is retired 4-3. Nice stop there by the second baseman, Frawley, who fired the corners to beat Chambers by a step. Well, the Gulls are down to their last two outs. They trail it by 2, tying run in the on-deck circle. Here's Drew Locke. Locke takes the first pitch. Strike one. Locke struck out in the first inning. Reach on infield, single in the third. Flew out his last time up, and count is now even to Drew, 1-1. The Newport Gulls need base runners. They trail it 5-3, last of the ninth inning. The pitch. In there, a called strike. It's 1-2. The Gulls are 6-3 in two-run games. The 1-2 pitch, swing, there's a ground ball. Shortstop has it, fires the first for the inning's second out. Well, Newport down to their last out in this game. They'll play another tomorrow, and we'll have that for you on the Newport Gulls television network away at West Warwick, McCarthy Stadium, in game 2 of this three-game series. Hopefully it will not be the final game tomorrow. Hopefully tonight's game will not end up in a loss, but it looks as it may be that way. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball. The third baseman has it, fires to first, and the Newport Gulls do lose this game as it's over. We go 1-2-3 in the ninth inning. Rivas grounds out 5-3. To end the ball game. The Newport Gulls lose 5-3. They led it for a while. They scored first thanks to Stanton's home run in the third inning. And they were trailing it 3-2. It was tied 2-2. They were trailing it 2-1. And then they tied the score 2-2. Then they were trailing it 3-2. They tied it back again at 3-3. But then in the eighth inning, Mike Maha came on, struck out the first two batters he faced, and gave up a single and a two-run home run to Wares, which gave us our final score, 5-3. The Gulls go 1-2-3 here in the ninth. They will play another game tomorrow at McCarthy Field in West Warwick against their Rhode Island rivals, the Riverpoint Royals. We'll have the totals and highlights next as we continue on the Newport Gulls television network. Back here once again at Cardines Field, the Newport Gulls and the Riverpoint Royals in the first game of a three-game series in this round 2 of the NECBL Division, Southern Division playoffs. This game tonight was the first of 3 games of the Southern Division Championship Series. The winner of this game will go on to face the Northern Division Championship, either Keene or Vermont, and the New England Collegiate Baseball League Championship game, which will take place in just 4 days. The Newport Gulls lose this one tonight. Certainly a tough game, 5-3 the final score, with the totals for the visiting Royals. The Royals had 9 hits, 1 walk. Newport Gulls pitching did earn 11 strikeouts of Royals batters. However, they despite their 2 errors, they did score 5 runs, thanks in part to Wedd's solo home run and McGraner's 2-run homer in the 8th inning. For the Newport Gulls, 12 hits, 3 walks. They struck out 9 times. They scored 3 runs and made 1 error. Stanton had that solo home run to lead off the 3rd inning. Well, the Newport Gulls lose tonight, 5-3 the final score. We will have our next broadcast for you from the Riverpoint Royals home field. Our first away game of the Newport Gulls television network. Hopefully we'll have that for you. It's all tentative, of course, folks, based on weather, crew availability, and, of course, our aging equipment. However, I am confident we can bring that game to you. The second game of this series tomorrow night. It will be taking place in West Warwick, Rhode Island. Well, the Newport Gulls do lose tonight, 5-3 the final score. They play game 2 tomorrow, and we'll be back to wrap things up next here on the Newport Gulls television network. Sardines Field in Newport. The Newport Gulls lose tonight 5-2. I'd like to thank everyone who made our broadcast possible. The executive producer of Newport Gulls baseball is Steve Rice. I'd like to thank our director for this evening, his first night of directing, Tom Lima. He did an outstanding job. Our audio technician was Dave Ballard. Our on-site engineer, Andrew Raposa. And Cassandra Bellani helping out the crew tonight in the role of a extra camera girl. She did an outstanding job in her debut with the NGTN. I'd like to thank, of course, everyone here. The president of the Tigers TV crew is Andrew Dion. The vice president, Steve Owansi, who has been my co-announcer for several of these games, was unfortunately unable to make it tonight. For all of us here at Sardines Field in Newport, I'd like to thank everyone all of you for watching. Well, the Newport Gulls just lose a tough game tonight. 5-3 the final score. They led for a short while. They fought back after losing the lead, tied things up. They fought back again, tied things up again, but thanks to that 2-run homer in the 8th inning, the Newport Gulls do lose tonight 5-3. We'll have our next broadcast from West Warwick at McCarthy Stadium. Now we'll film that for you tomorrow night for the Newport Gulls television network. Until our next game, so long, everybody.